What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Season ends in 6 days. Yeah, guys. Let it do. We're live? Is we live? Where's everybody? What's going on, people? The notification is out. We is starting. All right. Goodbye, old deck. Goodbye, old deck, my old friend. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing? All right, we're gonna try Gargs. It happens to be Rust Bowl does have a 5-cost Garg. It's called this boy, and he's good. He is good. If only this was a Garg. What's going on with the we is? It's it's some cultural American thing. Hard to explain. It conveys a certain emotion of get her done. To put it in short. A removal plant deck, like a control plant deck. Really, most of these solar heroes, except for the aggro ones, let's say Ramp Your Way to Paradise, things like that, are pretty control-y deck. So is the Green Shadow deck I made this season. Is also a removal deck. If you want to see a really good removal deck, look at the Troll deck I made last season. Alright, there's several ways to do this. I would like to make turn 1 plays that will protect the Gargologist on 2. So we're actually going to run 4 of these. I don't think I had a Gargologist yet. Is All-Star Zombie a good card? Meh. It's a 5-cost card that doesn't do much more than just have good stats. It has good stats, but usually your 5-cost, particularly your zombies, you want them to be more than just big stats. Can Iceberg Lettuce be used in a budget tempo deck? Yes, but usually if you think about it, if you're not using it for its free synergy, you're just using it for the tempo, usually Shellery ends up being better. Because if you think about it, anytime you're going to freeze that zombie, instead team up with the Shellery. Not only are you preventing your guy from dying, which is really all the Iceberg Lettuce does, is prevents your guy from damage. Putting a team up does the extra thing. Team up's also going to add 2 damage to your side of the field. So I would say a better card than Iceberg Lettuce, and if you're not running a freeze deck, is Shellery. Freeze. There's different types of freeze decks. Freeze decks typically are tempo archetypes, actually, on the plant side. I have seen people use control and they just forget about Snowdrop because it's not a control card at all, really. And just run freeze, and then there's not like enough. I don't think freeze is good enough. What if you were to freeze in the field clear? You know, there is this one of the most famous and I would say longevic decks in Hearthstone is Freeze Mage, and there's almost a new version of it every single season. Freeze Mage relies on having freeze cards that basically the good thing about freezing, it's a cheap way to just prevent damage from happening to your face. The bad thing is that your opponent ends up with all these minions on the field. If you would have freeze cards that would draw you a card, so you'd kind of keep even with the card advantage, you know, besides for Big Chill, which is only one superpower that you maybe get. And at the same time also have very big field clear cards. I mean, it's going to have to be something along the lines of Cuke. Who else has a giant field clear card is Doomshroom. Doomshroom and Cuke. It's with Wall Knight, but doesn't have freeze. So we're talking about either go with Solar or go with Citron. Happens to be Doomshroom's a little cheaper. But you know, Doomshroom doesn't. Doomshroom only takes out big guys. Doesn't take out the small guys. Shrinking Violet and Doomshroom actually give you those options. Shrinking Violet on 4 and then Doomshroom on 5 doesn't really work out because then the one guy that you didn't kill with the Shrinking Violet isn't going to die. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write that down as an idea. I'm going to write down Freeze Mage, since that's the concept. It's either going to be Rose, Cuke, or I'd say Beta Carotene. Who's better control hero? I'm going to say Beta with Shrinking Violet and Doomshroom. Who knows? Maybe that's the way control could actually work. Shrinking Violet's a good card. Can Wintermelon count as small field clear? Yes and no. Yes is if these zombies play on turn 6 a dry zombie, they spend their 6 brains committing, then for sure the Wintermelon is a field clear card. But the problem is that since the Wintermelon, right when you play it does nothing. It relies on the attack phase to happen. The zombies have a whole trick phase in which they have many ways on turn 6 to remove Wintermelon, which is why it's very unreliable as a field clear card. You know, Rocket Science takes it out. There's a whole bunch of other things to take it out. It's really not that hard to deal with, Fruitcake, for example. And also, the zombies can pop out of gravestones and do things to it, particularly Pogo. That's why it's a very unreliable, very circumstantial field clear card. And of course, if they're on turn 6, if they're teleporting things in and they're this, obviously Wintermelon's not going to prevent that at all. Isn't Green Shadow and Rose the best heroes for freeze decks? Yes, because they have Big Chill. Rose does have the freeze. It's probably going to end up being with Rose. You do Cuke, and then you just need that one thing on the water lane. You do have the Shrinking Violet, Cuke, and Freeze. Cuke is going to be really important because you're going to have to take out some minions. I guess on the small lane, you'll have a few things on that small lane. I couldn't imagine this deck being better than Briar Rose at controlling, but it's possible. Then how do you deal with the water lane? I mean, Rose does also have that ability to pick off that one minion you need with Godify and Transmogrify and stuff. How was the Francesca deck in Gwent? It was good. That was a long time ago. I really don't use Francesca. I have to be Bruverhoog is better in Gwent right now. Okay, we're talking a lot of stuff here. Gravestones are dead with Winter Squash, Cool Bean. Again, you can run that then as an option, but Cool Bean doesn't really matter against a Winter Squash and Cool Bean. That's a turn 7 play. We're talking turn 6 if you're talking Wintermelon. Percy Jackson fanboy, welcome. Second time ultimate, nice. What do you do, Agricil or Flare? Bruverhoog is better because of Bruverhoog Barclay Cleaver. It's just such a strong play, particularly if we go second. There's like no way to beat that. Okay, so there's a couple different options. I think this is enough Gargs. We could add more teleport. We could add control. We could add ramp. We sort of have to make an option with our remaining 18 cards. Flag Zombie is tempting, but Flag Zombie on 2, there's really nothing to play on turn 3. Unless we start running some 4s. I think this is enough ramp. I think we should have control. Control's the way. Maybe combining this with Defense Event. It's called the Drain Your Brains deck. Mustache Monument. We added Rodeos. You don't want too many of these. I think going viral is the way. Because you got these big guys in the field. Going viral is going to be pretty sick too with the Mr. Mime. I'm going to go for going viral. I think at this point it's just controlling cards. Early to mid-range control cards. Briar Rose is very strong against this deck, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna go for knockout actually. Rodeo Frenzy bonus deck. Zombie King in a Garg deck. Worst idea ever. Weedle, you're such a clown. It happens to be this is both good in the early game and the late game. I actually used to use this as a control card in the old decks. We should probably redo the deck completely though. We need some turn 1 plays. I believe this is the turn 1 play. Johnny, how you doing? I don't know about Wannabe Hero. I think Rodeo Garg is better because of its ability. Wannabe Hero is a frenzy though, so it's automatically better with Mr. Mime. Is there any way to draw these? You know, Teleportation Zombie could be good. Trout Coliseum. Yeah, it's another card I haven't gotten a use for. I'd have to think of a specific card to use with Coliseum. It almost seems like teleporting something into Coliseum or something. Escape Through Time. We could add healing. Healing isn't a horrible idea. Alright, we're going to need a little bit of big removal. We have chops. They only need to run two rockets. Just trying to think. I don't know if regifting zombies is good since we have a very high curve. You don't want to give your opponent a bunch of little cards to stack up against your big cards. What would Mustache Mine even do in this deck? I don't even see what the point of it is. Again, if you have a very high curve, you don't really need card draw. If we're making this a control deck, the card draw card I would run would probably be like this one. There's for lunch. Sumo is decent. Okay, look. This is what I gotta think. I'm hearing all your suggestions now. Coliseum is putting 2 cards into 1, which especially when you're running this high of a curve, you never want to do that. Reason is because the Coliseum, if they use 1 card, let's say a Shamrocket, to remove one of these cards, they're getting value because then they can add more sun. Imagine they use a Shamrocket to remove 2 cards with 1 Shamrocket. It's game over. They have a card advantage, a sun advantage, a tempo, and everything advantage. It's going to be hard to catch up. Lurch for Lunch is pretty good as a finisher. I should add 2 of those. There's some things that are must. Now, what this is really, Transformation Station. What this is really going to come down to, Escape Through Time. I'll tell you what. Look, this deck, this is a powerful combo, especially if you can teleport this in. It used to be you could teleport this in on 2. You know, back in the day, teleport had carryover, so you could teleport on 1, do this on 2, and then there was no 5-cost Garg to follow up on 3. This would have been insane. This would have been so good. Lackaday. Okay, guys, Triplication, since it's a Garg trick, but you don't need more cards. See, we already have 10 finishers in this deck, which is an way above average finishers, and that's not even counting these. You don't need more late game. Card draw also. Card draw is if you're going to run out of cards. If you're always going to have cards in your hand because your cards are so expensive, you don't need to draw more cards. I mean, sometimes it gives you more options, unless you're looking for a specific combo. Now, the card draw would have to be really early, like Regifter, and say, oh, look, I just need to get Gargologist. I can hear the justification for that. You can just say all-out Gargologist. The other option is if we want to go all out, we could add in 4 teachers, go for Teleport Gargologist on 2, hope the teacher doesn't die. I mean, that's like greedy, and then try to just play this on turn 3. That is some greed, ladies and gentlemen. I could do the greedy version. The problem is in your starting hand, in order to pull that off, you need exactly these 4 cards. It's never going to happen. Okay, listen, you guys. I'm going to stop taking suggestions for a second. I'm going to explain exactly what you need to do with a deck like this. This is a powerful combo. We're hoping to get Teleport Gargologist into a Garg. If this happens on turn 3, so you have 2 different options of Gargs to play. The other thing we're trying to do is also, instead of Teleport Gargologist, play this card, Black Hole on 1, Gargologist on 2, and then the only card that can really prevent this is like Goatify and Berry Blast and Transmogrify. Basically nothing else on 2 that will be able to take out this combo, the Gargologist, and then you can play this on 3. But again, it does require you to have 1, 2, 3 cards in your hand. Very inconsistent, so very high risk, high reward. The thing we need to do is balance out this deck. The thing we got to do here is say, what are we going to do when that doesn't happen? We need a plan B, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Mime doesn't have much synergy in this deck? Of course it does. It's a Garg. You're going to ramp to it. It's the main card that you're ramping to, actually. Especially if you do 1, 2, 3. We need a second way. So the second way can either be another way of ramping. It could be some independent strategy that's happening in the early game, or it could just be control. And I think control is the correct option, since we have all the strong late game. This is decent late game. Control's the way. It would be really nice to have. Yeah, we'll raid someone. It's fun. We'll try to raid. Maybe I'll raid someone who's playing Gwent. Let's raid Swim. Okay, let's have the raid roast. Everyone just go to Swim and roast him. It is really interesting running, bonus attacks in this too. So we have decent control. Sumos would sort of do it. Pokehunter, thank you so much for subscribing. You need a way to control their turn 4 play as well. Healing doesn't sound like that bad of an option, because then kind of whatever happens, you can get some health back. Between that and your block meter, should be Gucci to go. We're going to be really bad at dealing with like aggro solar flare, but so be it. We kind of do have options to take out everything. Does we need another turn 2 play though? I think we need some Sumos in this deck, because there's only 1 turn 2 play. Yeah, and Sumos are such a good control card. Sumos also will help us finish out games. When you get your big Gargs in the field, Sumo's going to be like, "Move, bitch! Get out the way!" If you know what I'm saying. We could regifter and try to go into Teleport Gargologist on 3. Regifter on 2, Teleport Gargologist on 3 could be a thing. And if you have Teleport Gargologist, try to get a Garg out. One of these guys. I could see regifter working. This deck does rely pretty heavily on certain combos. Turquoise Skull doesn't seem to do enough yet. Beam Me Up is a control card. It's better if you're running like Tricksters. Add Con Man. Yeah, wrong one. It is interesting to do this. I've never thought of counting this really as a miracle deck. If you can get Teleport Gargologist on 3 and then a Garg on 4, you are good to freaking go, Fry releases his inner Ludacris. Was Ludacris the one who made up that song, by the way? I should probably know that. Ludacris. Word of mouth. We still need, okay, so this is going to be the, it happens to be that, I like the regifter. It's really interesting. It just, it takes care of a lot of the inconsistencies. Really, the main play is Teleport Gargologist on 3, so you have to worry about doing this on 2. Take out a Flick. Fry Rose is such a threat, though. Really, Flick takes out every single big threat to this deck. This is such a strong combo. I do want to keep in the four black holes, I think. What happened to Ball the Funny Deck Dames? 2 all-in. I don't have experience running 4 Flick in a deck. This does really count as field clear, not running any going virals either. This is kind of what you need to take out those 2 beans in the water lane. Could go 3 Regifter. 4 might be too much for this deck. I like this idea better. So there's actually now 3 ways of doing it. One is to get your ramp. There's 2 ways to ramp, including this into these 2. The second way is to just control them. And there's no third way. Well, one way is to natural ramp, second way is to aggressive ramp, and the third way is to control into Gargs. And with all the card draw, we're not going to... It actually just justify only having the 10 Gargs here. Triplication for funsies. The question is, how good is this? Is Rodeo Garg really the best choice? Is it better to run I'm a Wizard Harry? Is it better to run Wannabe Hero? It's just these 3. I used to love the wizards in this deck. It's kind of cool having a naturally frenzy Garg because it's going to be very hard to pull off the bonus attack. So if you have something that's kind of naturally frenzy, it does make the Mr. Mime a lot better. I did find that this usually the manipulation, this was a, you know, a big card you put on as well as a control card. This just has some pretty thick stats. Parasol. I don't think there's room for Parasol in this deck. Knockouts are useless? They're not only a control card, but they also take out the biggest answer to this deck, which is Briar Rose and Wingnut. There is a huge value in this being a great... You know what? We have no early game Gravestones. In the old versions, I used to run Gravestones as control cards. I'm going to go Commando, no Gravestones. I think that settles it, because those are going to get grave busted to the Ice Age. Raw Zombie. I'm going to do... Okay, I'm going to write down, since you guys are noting Raw Zombie, I'm going to do a joke deck. It's going to be Raw Zombie, defensive... Why did the music just stop? Did my thing just crash? Damn, it crashed. That's okay. Defensive end. I think this wire is getting shoddy. Anyway, here goes that. I'll just redo this. Why is my Discord still on? Not teleport Raw Zombie. It's going to be Raw Zombie, defensive end, Turquoise Skull. Ramp. It's going to be as many things you can do to get rid of your opponent's brains. It'll be fun. Or sun, I mean. It's called the anti-sun deck. Maybe ramp. Could end up being a ramp deck. It'll probably end up being with Rust Bolt. Definitely not going to be teleporting things, and that's just stupid. Ramp to Raw Zombie. It might be a thing. I want to try it sometime. So, last 2 Gargs. I'm going to go with this, for the sake of Mr. Mime. We're going to go with this one. They don't have the healing, which makes it not as good, but... You made an aggro. Thank you so much, Riki-san.
Your PvZ decks. Keep up the hard work.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. 5 months in a row. Thank you so much, Riki-san. Twitch Prime. You guys got Amazon Prime. You get the free Twitch sub every month. All proceeds go to groceries for Baby Fry. It's a worthy cause, you guys. Do it for free. Costs you nothing. Gives Baby Fry some bagels. I made an aggro Grass Knuckles deck with Forget-Me-Nots. That sounds like a good deck. Aggro Grass Knuckles deck with Forget-Me-Nots? Oh. Using Forget-Me-Nots in an aggro deck. I'm gonna write it down. Forget-Me-Nots in aggro deck. It's not a bad idea, because the whole thing that they're going to do is control you, usually with tricks, and the tricks aren't going to work out. Did someone just donate? Was Weed Spray top tier in set 1? Depends when in set 1. Depends what the meta was. Who even uses Wannabe Hero? Who can go with Wizard? Is the Bullseye that good? I don't know. It doesn't matter that it has the Frenzy is what we really wanted. Again, this will be teleport this, so this will be turn 4, turn 5. No asking for games, Kokano. I do play at the end of stream with people. Okay, I'm gonna be answering questions later. Let's just get into this deck here. We're going to Wannabe Hero. Maybe more 6s is better. Maybe just the fact it's 6. I'll go with Wizard. So hard to say. Ugh. Now I have to make more decisions. It used to be easy because there's no Mime Garg. Doom Machine was hard against this deck. You can't play it. This comes out before this. You're not gonna be able to play it until turn 7. Is Wizard better? Wizard's pretty thick. This is a Garg trick. I know, we're working on this deck. It's a hard deck, okay? Alright, let's just go with Wannabe Hero. Alright, we is good. Deck list. Look, part of this game is you gotta work on the decks, you know? You can't just like, buh. You gotta be like, buh. You guys know what I'm saying. That's why the decks are good, because you work on them. You're just like, oh, I guess I'll put in Weed Spray because it's a good card. You know, it's not the way it works. Okay, this is called the Rust Bolt Gargologist. I like it. I kind of like it. I like the regifting zombies too, because the power of this deck, if you get the right combos, is good. So it's a regifting zombie deck. It makes sense. I was against it at first, but you know. All right, we is good to go. We is good to go. Let's just get the deck list up, and we will start. It is the Rust Bolt Gargologist. Gargologist. It definitely sounds better in that accent. Come on, guys. Every scientific word is way better in a Northern Asian accent. Come on. Is that the politically correct way of saying Russian? Okay, let's go. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are bringing back some old school with some new power. We're talking about the Gargologist deck. You guys all got Gargologist recently in recent event cards. This event card, what it does, makes all your Gargs cost 2 less. So the idea is to put this onto the field, preferably teleport it in on turn 3. There's nothing they can do about it then. And then on turn 4, you will have a number of Gargs, Gargantuars that you will be able to play. The other strategy is, I really haven't done this deck since Mime Gargantuar is not only existing, but also is buffed as a 5/7. Can do a lot of bonus attacks, both when you play Going Viral and when you play Lurch for Lunch on something else. This will do a bonus attack anytime anything Frenzy does a bonus attack, or anything does bonus attack for that matter. So what we're trying to actually, a second plan is to use this environment on 1, black hole grade environment, play this in a different lane on 2, and then really the only cards that can take this out are like Berry Blast and, I don't know, Transmogrify, Godify, in which case on turn 3 actually be able to play a 5-7, which is incredible tempo. And then follow up with some more Gargantuars. The reason why we're running Regifting Zombie is because Teleport Gargologist on turn 3 is a really important combo, but kind of hard to pull off. You need those exact 2 cards, plus you need a Garg. So, you know, to follow up on turn 4 with. So, playing Regifting Zombie on 2 can hopefully set up that Teleport Gargologist on 3, and yeah, everything will be good to Gucci. If you don't get your Gargologist, there's going to be a lot of games you're not going to get them. You cannot rely your entire deck on 1 card. So we do have some pretty decent controlling in this deck. We do have the Black Hole with the Rolling Stones running 4 flicks. I think this is going to be important both on turn 3 to control your opponent, to stall until turn 5 and 6 you can get your Gargs out. Also, it is very good at taking out cards that are very strong against this deck, particularly Briar Rose. Rocket Science just for some big removal. You don't need that many because we're running some card draw and also some cut down to size is one of the powers. You can have some natural healing. I think this deck can definitely shape up. Let's see how it goes. Hope you enjoy. Peace. Let's get right into the game. At the last second, I decided to run Wannabe Hero instead of Wizard Garg. The Mime Garg, because of the cheap cost, is definitely the best Garg in the defensive end because of its ability. It makes all the tricks, you know, can't really remove it, especially if you play it early. After that, Wizard Garg makes all your Gargs bullseye. I think the Frenzy, a natural Frenzy ability of the Wannabe Hero, it will be proccing the earlier played Mime Garg, so that was the reason for that decision. Let's see what we can do here. Don't need 2 of these. We need preferably a Gargologist here. Didn't get it, so we just have a little control. We did do the full mulligan, did not get a Gargologist or any Garg, so we're gonna need some cards to make this happen. Gargologist was the biggest letdown in event card history. I had very high hopes. I thought Gargologist would end up being one of the best cards, but because it was so removable by Berry Blast and stuff like that, that was the problem. There's that. Play Dickweed. Predicting 6 and 3. There's many ways of preventing damage. Give us some blocks. Oh, this hand sucks. We have all of our auxiliary cards. We will be able to get the Strawberrian if it's played here. Well, I know Teacher. Again, you'd have to take out cards in order to put in Teachers. So the question always should be, if you're asking me why not put in a card, go and say, why don't you take out this card and put in that card? Because we can't put in the card because we have 40 cards in our deck. I know that sounds very simple, but it's the truth. Got him. Could use another flick right now. One more flick! Damn. Do you think Wannabe Hero should cost 6? I don't think it would be too crazily overpowered at 6. It is a legendary. Why not? I say why not. Ugh. Sad flick. You beam me up. This is so sad. This is never gonna work. Berry Blast. Actually, Berry Blast only does 5. This thing has 7 health. One more Sergeant Strongberry is good here. It's dead. Yeah, it's dead. It dead. We need another. Maybe I should have let that thing live. Maybe I should have let the 3/1 Berry live and use the flick on the Sergeant here. This is just utter sadness. Okay, now we can take it out with a Rolling Stone. We're gonna draw a card here too. Who knows? The armor is kind of good. Oh, sadness. This also does 0. In fact, this does 0 also. The Strawberrian does not affect the armor here. We didn't get our Teleport Gargologist, which is always kind of a problem. Like, freaking me started with that. Thank you so much, Quiznix, for the donation.
Every hero kill raw zombie gets a new raw deck. I will donate €5.
For every hero killed by a raw zombie. And yes, it's actually good. The potato mine failed there. I forgot about that. It's actually gonna get dragged because of the team up. What is this? Amazing. So this and a bonus attack should be quite good. Quite good tempo. We're gonna leave that alone. We're gonna get this kind of out the way here. Hopefully does not have Doomshroom. That would suck. So bonus attacking this one, you know, he's gonna end up having to play something into this black hole. The bonus deck is quite good here. Should defensive end have Soul Patch's ability for defensive purposes anyway? Oh, hold on. So what was the stipulation? He said, I hereby promise that for every hero kill raw zombies gets in the raw deck, I'll donate. So anytime raw zombie kills a hero, he's going to donate €5, which is about the how much did he donate here? $2. That's about how much it is. All right, so this is cool. This is a lot of damage. 5, 5, and 6. Amazing. Look at this deck. After being so apparently far behind, it happens to be this armor is amazing here. We're gonna going viral. We can heal. We can wanna be hero. I don't think this is good. I think wannabe hero. Well, we can always teleport in the wannabe hero in case he doomshrooms or anything. So that'll be our last resort here. Rook. That dies. Rook. Getting a lot of value out of this armor. Teleport. Teleport wannabe hero is probably better than this. I mean, he's gonna do 2 here. I mean, if we were going viral and happened to get a minion, that would be the best. I think that since this is Frenzy, if we get any small minion, we basically win because we can proc the block with it. Oh yeah, yeah! Oh yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah! That should be lethal. And I don't think he has anything. Bubbling this. With bubbling this here, do it. I guess bubble saves him. He needs to bubble exactly the beep 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 guy. It will kill that because it will be 5 plus 2 will kill the Gargologist. Will kill the defensive end. No, he has it! Does he do the right play? He's got to do it. Okay, got it. Good play. Damn, and this thing lives now. Now we're in trouble. Now we are in serious doo-doo. We need another teleport. See, this is really rough. I mean, this does have 13 health. This is 7, 8, 9, 10. This does maybe give him some more options, like Starch and Strongberry, Berry Blast to face. It doesn't always win though. That bonus attack is pretty sick. Gotta go with it. And thank you so much, Quinix. Oh, it's pronounced. Aw, thank you. It's pronounced Zynix. Hold on. It's pronounced Zinx. Zinx. 613. That's what I'm talking about. It's a very Jewish number. Zinx. It's Zinx. Gotcha. Zinx, as in plural of the thing. Cherry bum bum bum. That cherry bum bum bum. Wait. Okay. Bonus attack still gets it done. Berry Blast is gonna ruin us here if he has it. That's 7. Wait, no! Move out the way. Yes, Yes, we is good. Lethal. Wow, I actually won that game. And no, you guys knew why you running wannabe hero. Should actually healing before we ran the wannabe hero was really the key factor. He got wannabe hero, the 13 health wannabe hero down to 1. Ended up doing 12 damage with his not hard removal deck. Is it Zinx? Anyway, we win. Nailed it. Go. That was crazy. I'll take it. I'll see you later, Dark Pineapple. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. You think Duck Stash is good at the moment in Intergalactic Warlord? I don't think Duck Stash is good. It costs too many cards to make a 4/4 that draws. I don't know. Oh, what do we do about this? These two... Okay, we'll do this. This should be fine. Weed Spray, Rocket Science, Landscaper, and Pogo for beginner players. I don't know where it's still, but Weed Spray, no. Rocket Science is okay. Landscaper, no. And Pogo, yeah, Pogo's a great card. Even though the Sneaky Control has been pretty weak as of late. Okay, so I guess this doesn't work, right? There's no reason to play this now. Regift our height so it doesn't get Spikeweed sectored. We're looking for Teleport Gargologist. If this gets removed, even Gargologist Rockwall could work out. I'm gonna try Gargologist Rockwall, because why not? What did Elzar say? If you don't get it, it's not a YouTuber. It's kind of like Larry the Cable Guy. If you look him up and kind of understand his sense of humor, where did exactly we is coming from? Look up Larry the Cable Guy. If you kind of try to understand his sense of humor, you'll probably
Promising 3 more euros. Asterisk. Yes, it's Zinx. Also, do you like steamed hams?
I've actually never had steamed ham. Gonna go with this. And thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. You're so generous. It's not enough 14. Just donated 25. Making it splash. Look at this. Woo! Look at the splash value. Thank you guys so much. Super, super generous. This is both Zinix and not enough. And Fujers for the 5 bits. Amazing. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. What are you guys doing? Baby Fry's gonna get too fat now. He's gonna have too much food. Don't steal my thunder. It's gonna be a donation battle. That's what we call hamburgers in upstate New York. What is hamburgers? What do you think of this terrible budget? Okay, so it's going with that. We're going to be able to get our stuff out early. He went there. This happens. This is definitely a good Rockwall. Best Rockwall, probably. So wait, sending me a budget deck. What is this? Budget, aggro. You can get rid of gardening gloves. There's no point. Maybe a little more late game would be nice instead of the gardening gloves. It looks like it could win, though. Not top tier, but... Okay, so we do this, and... Let's just do... Let's think, though. Okay, so he does... Sergeant Strongberry does 3, and 3 is 6, and kills this. As opposed to if we do this here... Sergeant Strongberry actually does not kill this here. This is not necessary to kill. In fact, his biggest priority right now is probably the Gargologist. Like, if he Strongberries in 1, we're putting on so much pressure here if he Strongberries in 1. Where would I put this card now? I'm definitely going to play one of these. It'd be nice if he's Spikeweed sectored here. Or even better if he force fields. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to stop paying attention to the chat for 1 second, trying to make some plays here. Ooh, didn't have Strongberry. That's good news. This is almost for sure going here now. What is he going to follow this up with? Okay, he's trying to get after this next, but this... Okay. There's the second one. That sucks. It's just going to be double flick next turn. In which case, the correct answer is here, because, again, if he plays Strongberry, it just ruins both of these cards. This is the play. We're going to try to flick that Strongberry. We have... Do we just have a single flick next turn? It doesn't. There's no way to preserve those. We have it's just flick. Flick the Strongberry, I guess. Fry's Electronics? I've heard of it, actually, I think. Where is that? Steamed hams is a meme from The Simpsons. Oh, that's what steamed hams is. Okay. What, it's hamburgers? Oh, alright, steamed hams. One more berry, we'll get that done. That could have gone face. That actually could have gone face. I don't know why I didn't go face there. Like this, I think. Teleporting Nagarg is actually really important, so let's hold on to this teleport. I'd love a card there. Wrong stone. How many countries have you been to, Fry? Percy Jackson is asking. Okay. Not bad. Fireweed. This is a hard opponent. This is a hard opponent. I mean, it's still doable. I don't know what we're gonna need though. It's gonna take a miracle here. It's got 15 health. Ugh. We have nothing. We have really nothing here. I wonder if I teleport first here and look for a miracle. This could help. This gives us a card for free. Countries I've been to, U.S., Canada, spent significant time in is U.S., Canada, and Israel. I have stopped in a number of European countries on the way to Israel, a lot of stopover flights. I think this is the way, though. This is pretty good. The question is, do we use this here? The 3 damage is definitely going to stack up. The thing is that this does take out a Strongberry later. I think we have to do this. I think it's obligatory. Teleport is still really necessary for this Garg that we need to teleport in. Come on, defensive end. Okay, that's not bad. We gotta teleport that in. Teleporting things in against a berry deck is the best defense against all the berry splash damage and stuff. Between the bonus attacks and everything, we just need kind of one more Garg. So why you need Weed Spray. Double Strongberry? It's a decent play. So unfortunately we're reduced to a very defensive play here, which is this one. He's only doing 3 to us now. This actually doesn't die. Oh, this actually triggers his ability? Oh, this is the new thing. Cards that die still use their abilities. No, wait! No, they don't! Cards that die from tricks don't use their abilities. But during the attack phase, they do? I don't like it. I don't like it. This thing going viral, I suppose, is the play. He's not necessarily going to kill us here, especially if this dies. Again, the Poison Ivy wins. Actually, no, it doesn't, because we have the bonus attack. We'll do a bonus attack if he makes a Poison Ivy play. Or that. Okay, now we have to bonus attack. Shamrocket! The Shamrocket is the biggest weakness of this deck. There's no chance of us surviving here again. Damn! No, 0 chances. Ah! Whew. And we just played against 2 berry decks. We beat one and lost to the other. Stupid berry decks. Stop playing berry decks. They're good. They're good decks. Why didn't I going viral? I only had 3 brains left. There's no point. He had guaranteed lethal. There's no way we could have survived there. Need more minions? Again, the problem there was not the lack of minions in the stack. That was not the issue there. Against Champzilla, tempting. I'm gonna look for the teleport. Oh yeah! Now what? This is good. This is good. Well, this is not gonna be a berry deck. Only berry in this deck can be elderberry. Teacher for knockout? Can't run teacher for knockout. It doesn't really work that way. By the way, anyone who said I was running too many knockouts was running 4. We've had a great use out of every knockout. 4 knockouts is completely correct. Do I do this just to get more Gargologists and stuff? And we could just go Rolling Stone here. I have teleport Gargologist anyway. I guess I'm gonna want to use this. What is it gonna give him that's gonna screw us up? More big removal? His big removal doesn't really help here. I think this is fine. I think we can even put this on the ground. The Heights lane is a little more protected against Jumpzilla, so we'd rather put our more valuable guys up there. Just gives us more Gargs, chance for a second Gargologist, which is nice. Fry can help me with this deck, make it better. It's a Rust Bolt deck, and he's just trading, that's fine. Doesn't need those sweet pieces against the Amphibious lane, which doesn't exist in Rust Bolt. Paparazzi. Smoke Bomb's not a good card. You gotta just use better cards in your deck. Paparazzi with Super Brain's not good too, because it doesn't have enough tricks. Good tricks to keep Paparazzi alive. Chicken's pretty poor too. And you're gonna need some finishers. Jaybird, go back. Okay, Teleport Gargologist is definitely in play. It's so tempting to Rolling Stone. Definitely not worth it. Pretty sure it's DE. Here. Now this does 2. Is there anything, if he fertilizes it, it'll trade. Then we have another one next. Actually, you can't fertilize. Fertilize costs 5. This is pretty good. How do we send decks? Take a screenshot with your phone, upload a screenshot to a site called Imgur, IMGUR, and it doesn't matter. And then send me the link to the internet image. Not to the image on your computer or phone, but to the one on the internet. Got Rolling Stones and stuff. I'm not so afraid of this card. Probably less afraid than I should be. I think it's DE. Can't play any tricks, and then we just Rolling Stone this one and go into the Wannabe Hero next turn. We're in extremely good shape. He can't play any tricks. A 1-cost trick costs 5 right now. This? He's trying to just ride this thing. We'll take this out next turn with just freaking this combo. Hello. I think that we don't want this black IP growing. Let's just do this. I know it can get damage here, but these guys aren't doing much to this defensive ends, and think this is fine. The question is, do I go with the big wannabe hero on turn 5 or 6? Or do I try to just deal with this card, which is kind of his last resort? He might start doing bonus attacks with this. These defensive ends are tempting. Of course, we can always play them next turn if we want to. We can always do this and nerf this thing. We can always actually nerf this, Rolling Stone it, and going viral. I think that's a better play. Super Rolling Stone going viral. Looks pretty awesome. Catch up mechanics all day, every day. So going viral again does protect both of these. So we are in extremely, extremely good shape. It's in the box just to make sure. Another flick. These both survive because of their armor. Amazing. So we're doing 14, 15, 16, 17. It's almost lethal. This was good. This really, the going viral made this one survive. We actually want this to go here now. Interestingly enough, because this is the least threat on the field. This doesn't really matter. He's going to be down to 2 anyway. These defensive ends are driving our opponent crazy, though. There's no way. Oh, that proc the block amazing. So our opponent is down to 5 because of the block. So this black hole is good because now we're going to have all of our big threats hitting face, and our opponent's going to have to spill a minion into here. I am sadness to still have 1 defensive end. Amazing. Question is, do we regifting zombie? Believe the answer is yes. Regifting and wannabe hero. Opponent has the empty block meter, so doing 3 damage kind of never hurts. It has 12 health. Is overstuff overrated? No, I don't think anyone thinks it's good, and it's not. It doesn't do enough for a 4-cost card. 4-cost cards seem to do more than that. The 7-cost squash, and that's guaranteed lethal. Alright, we is 2-1. Pretty good. Avocado, I'll take a look at your deck. I have no idea what this is. That's interesting. I don't think you have enough ramp or small minions to justify Bad Moon Rising, so I think you're going to have to think of a better strategy. Put in some other way of winning, perhaps. That regifter was unnecessary? I don't know, but again, giving him more options, tricks aren't good. So what, it's going to give him Briar Rose and then 3 flowers? Maybe. I don't think it hurts there, to be honest. This is a late game card, the going viral. Now we need a Gargologist of the sorts. The question is, Gargologist works better with... Gargologist with this is quite good. We don't have the answer yet. Rolling Stone might be what we need. Getting rid of the teleport now. Let's hard mulligan for that Gargologist. We do have the regifter, so getting teleport Gargologist is not a very distant thing. Thank you, Das Finn, for hosting. I don't know. I think there's going to be a... Well, okay. Pros and cons. This will prevent 2 damage. If he puts like a Torchwood in front of this next turn, it'll prevent even more damage. You know, then it won't be a 2. We're basically going to use Regifter. It does draw us a card immediately, and what we really need right now is a Teleport and a Gargologist. I'm actually going to burn this for the card. Slightly sad. What's going on, Ixtave? How you doing? That's Fixed Fusion. A very long-standing member of the community. I don't mind if he Torchwoods here. This will trade with the Torchwood, and this will just get... Oh no, this will die. Trades the Torchwood, it's fine. Gargologist is okay. There's not that many things that deal 3 damage. I wish we had like Rockwall or something. Some way of protecting the Gargologist. I wonder if running Hardy Treat is good. It's only good against heroes with Green Shadow. You don't really have much in the way of, you know, Gargologist and then protecting it with the environment. That's actually another play against, again, against Green Shadow, who doesn't really have any good ways of removing a card like Gargologist. I don't want him really growing the black IP. I'm going to play the Gargologist here and use the environment to protect it and then come in with defensive end. Should be good. Is this a mid-range deck? I would say yes. It's a ramp deck, actually. Ramp and mid-range are very similar. They're both a matter of getting late game, you know, getting powerful cards in kind of early. I guess I might as well do this. Negates this environment, protects our face a little bit. It's our face by 3 there, actually. Alright, so the play is definitely defensive end. The question is where? Do we want to take out this black IP? I don't think this is enough of a threat to say we need to take it out. I'm going to go here. I'm going face. You know, if he goes after the guard, right now, that also prevents him. If we play the defensive end here, he has a nice play. You know, he's not taking any damage. He could just go right after the Gargologist, which will deny these plays next turn. I would really love to play the second Garg next turn on turn 5. He does go after the Gargologist nonetheless. So it's just going to be Flick bonus attack next turn on turn 5, and then we'll follow up with the second one here. This is going to grow with the... Ooh! Got a Garg. This does set up a going viral play next turn. This does die to super. Has he used a power yet? Blow, super, freeze, grow. He has not. He might have super. How good is Flick bonus attack? This thing just grows. This is a hard decision. I guess if he has super, we're going to block too, which actually makes this very resilient. Like, if we block the 1, we can get Rockwall, which will save this. I guess heal and chop don't, unless he grows the Snapdragon for some reason. He used super already? I can't keep track. I say this every day. Oh, he did grow it. Come on, Chop, where are you? Are you playing it to Chop like that? Come on, the punish. No. I want the punish so much. I want the punish. It still doesn't take that out, though. I don't like it. Ah, almost the punish. He already used super. Okay, guys. I can't keep track of the powers. It just doesn't work. I don't think defensive end is the play. I think bonus attack, flick, something is the play. Well, maybe defensive end next turn. The bonus attack on the defensive end is so strong here because it makes Mr. Mime kill that stupid Snapdragon. Oh, yeah. That's a 6/6 exactly, right? 7/7. What have we got? Wait. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that's like very, very, very lethal. Are you kidding me? You know how many bonus attacks we're doing here? I could have actually Rolling Stone first if I wanted to. But the Mr. Mime was also Frenzy. Oh! Oh! Easy play. Got him. Wait, so it was 2. The Mr. Mime was going to do... This was 1, 2 bonus attacks, and the Mr. Mime was going to do 3 attacks there. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Holy moly. Can count that as a highlight, I guess. A local highlight. There's local highlights, and then there's end of the season. These were the best plays of the season. Wasn't quite that. But it can make the beginning of the video, so it's good. I don't think rocket science. What's the berry deck? Gonna need some ramp. Yeah. Horrible starting hand. Mime doesn't do on itself, but it was Frenzy itself. So defensive end does a bonus attack. Mr. Mime does an attack. Mr. Mime does a bonus attack. Then the Gargologist does its Frenzy attack. Then the Mr. Mime says, hey, another bonus attack was done, so then does another one. That was a lot of Garg damage coming in there. Poppin' Poppies was a great card. Alright, it's a control deck. It's nice we have, this is like the key card in terms of saving us if we don't get the Gargologist going. It's just going to be 5, 6, 7. This is not a good removal hero. It's mostly just bouncing. I guess, you know, jumping beam is quite good. Oof. No punish for that greedy Planet of the Grapes. Sadness. Wonder how good teleporting in this is going to be. We're probably just going to flick everything in this lane. Ugh. Bean also. It's so sad. Where's our environment? I wonder if I should teleport for an environment here if he doesn't team up here. I think I will. Why don't you just put the Admiral here, dude? It's more value. Playing around Flake. Wow. He just played a dry environment too. It's so sad we couldn't punish him there. There's so many things. So many ways this could have gone better, but once the cycle begins, he'll have a second planet. We're not running Weed Spray. I think it's like this. What are the Mime cards are there? There's only one on the plant side. It's a imitator. We're not gonna win. Unless he just got, you know, total absolute rubbish on every draw. But he could just play a couple cards and hit us with a Blooming Heart right now. Or a Sonic Bloom, I mean. Is Snapdragon worth using? I don't know. I haven't found a good use for it. Again, it's a type of control card that seems very unreliable. Maybe Snapdragons would be good in this Freeze Rose deck. I'll write it down. Snapdragons might be a good alternate turn 4 play. Gonna have to see. Bringing Freeze Mage to PvZ Heroes. I'll take it. It's just 5. He's just doing so much heat though. I think we need block, heal, or nerf. I think heal's slightly better. I mean, we're alive, but barely. We have no weed sprays in this deck. That's the sadness. How many bonus attacks does this do with going viral? This does the 1. Does 2 bonus attacks. I think this is the best I got. Because this going viral rock wall on this one. I think we're still 1 off. I think we can actually pull 19 damage here. Let's calculate this. And that's without this happening. It's actually... Nah! Never mind. I am sadness. We can't beat this deck, especially if he's running Jumping Beam. I'll just... The idea there was, if we would have Rockwall going viral in this one, this would have done 2 bonus attacks, which means the Mr. Mime would have done 2 bonus attacks, making it 10. It'll do its own attack, which is 15, and this will do 4. We theoretically had 19 damage on him there. There's no way to survive here, right? Okay. What are we, 3 and 2? We lost to a Berry deck, then we lost to Nightcap Storm, and this was a very punishable deck. I mean, if we had been running Weed Spray instead of Flick, this would have been doable. I don't know. I think Flick usually is better. We're almost up to 100 stars. Regift your viral and rock wall. It would have been 19 damage if he wouldn't have bounced it. And he also wouldn't have been able to block. Anyway. Teleport gladiator escape through time. Really cool. Oh, the Mime would have had 6 attack. You're right. We could have won. The Mime would have had 6. So it would have been 18 and 4. I actually could have won there. If you didn't bounce that thing, we actually could have genuinely won. This is the way. This is not the way. I think I'm just going to get rid of this. This is fine. Let's just hope for a Garg. Come on, man. Yeah. We haven't seen any Briar Roses. You know, it actually runs like the good... Anyway. Do I have to build decks around Barry again? This is teleport Garg into Garg. This is very good against Solar Flare. Just rolling stone something this turn. Maybe I should have kept that around Solar Winds. I probably should have kept the environment. Yep. Didn't even see it. Solar Flare. This is a great matchup for us. We'll play this on the ground. Garg goes on the heights. It's been all Kaboom heroes, right? Except for one green shadow, I guess. Oof. A little extra Gargologist up in here. I haven't seen that many knockouts. I accepted knockout ain't good. That was a weak play. Sadness. Getting a Garg here is going to be amazing. No. You can try to draw into one. I think teleport is worth it here. What are you doing there? The risk reward here is so great. I think if we get a Garg we want to play it, I'm not going to play through Gargologist. He is going to block, though, and actually kill one of these guys, so... Actually, if he's smart, he won't kill one of them. If he's stupid, he'll kill the one in lane 4. Well, he has 8 health. Hard to say. You know, we have the card... This will take out anything next turn. Like that. So, there's no way for him to... He's squat. I mean, we have... Sadness. The 21 health. 1 cost. 1 beer. This is pretty good value for 1, if you think about it. For 1 brain, you get 21 health, frenzy, 6 attack. See you later! It's trying to control. It's the control bluesberry deck, you guys. Alright, you're 4 and 2. Greedy? Yeah, pretty greedy. Time to play. Guess what turn it is? Whee! Whee! It's time to play. Guess how much this card costs in real life. Alright. What do you think about this deck? Pets with cold noses. It's so cute. Elzar with the hack. Elzar, can you teach me how to hack? I want to make some hack streams. Seriously. I want to make some hack stream. I want to make a hack tournament. Can you PM me and teach me how to hack the game? I definitely want to do it. You want to see the best, most budget deck? What is it? What is this? Lord of the Vampires? Okay, looks good. Got a nice curve going on there. I would seriously ditch Camel Crossing. I would just make it into a proper sports deck if I were you. Alright, are we 4-2 or 5-2 now? I think we're 5-2. I don't want to reveal it to more people though. Why? Okay, whatever. I could sign a disclosure agreement, non-disclosure agreement if you want. Elzar. Elzar, my goal is to come to Poland within the next 3 months, or within this year. I want to come to a Gwent tournament. I gotta just put in 12 hours of Gwent today, and I'll be good. Is Bluesberry using finisher and berry decks? Not in today's meta. Teleport? We could try this on too. He doesn't necessarily have a way of taking it out. I think I'll risk it. Are we 4-2? Are we really 4-2? I thought we're 5-2 by now. Should definitely be 5-2 by now. What if we go for this on 2 or 3? The greed is kicking in, you guys. Problem is, ClickP takes this out. I think we'll go for it on 3. Sadness. It's a ham. Probably would have worked. Ugh, it's not going well. What if this should have gone here? Hello, Fry. You gonna get DQ later? Does that mean disqualified or Dairy Queen? Can't rock well. Yeah, Elzar, ignore them, okay? They're just being babies. Ignore them. So this is turn 3. What are we gonna do on 4? Guess flick on 4. That's why I need weed spray. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Can flick this one now. Clank. Oh, it's 5? I'm very confused. Dairy Queen's giving free ice cream? I'll take it. Why this one? Yeah. It's too bad you can't bonus stack one Mr. Mime and do it to the other. Well, I guess it would be 2 combo though. The good news is we're ahead on the field. Bad news is we're down 3-19. Ugh. I think we have to make a defensive play this turn. We'll do these 2 next turn. Also have a huge card advantage, yeah. I don't know how we're gonna survive here, though. Here's the problem. You can just play a B-Rex and kill us here, really. The rock. Wow, nothing. Hold on. He had nothing. I think we saved the bonus attack for next turn. The question is it offense or defense right now? We need a minion right now, you know? This is going to do 5. He'll be down to 14. So we're going to need 14 left. If we do something in a bonus attack, I think it's defensive. Pretty sure that's correct. We could have put the Mime here and then... Oh, I didn't get anything. Heal? He might just have plant food and garbage in his hands. Definitely doesn't have a Shem rocket. This does make it lethal sometimes. He needs to roll 2 and a 3 now. Roll that 1. Lethal! Got him. Mr. Mime taking him on single-handedly. We don't need extra bonus attacks. We just need to be a 5 cost 5/7. That's what I'm talking about. Not even that big of a YOLO. Because worst case scenario, we'll get him next turn, you know? Oh, I'll take it, and draws us 2 cards, which we desperately need. I banned you as a joke, Lar, because you forgot to write you forgot to put a kappa at the end of it. See, if you would have put a kappa, I wouldn't have done it. Looking for Gargologist. Oh, we got the 1, 2. Got that 2, 3, 4. That Mime was antisocial. He's the one-man wrecking crew. That's what he was. So we are going to play this 1, 2, 3. This does get punished by Spikeweed Sector, but we're going for tempo here. Here's the question, you guys. Is there anything that can punish us by putting the Gargologist here? The Gargologist could very well, you know, it is a greedy play. He would need something with either 4 attack. His only environment is Spikeweed Sector, which would take up his entire turn and would not kill the Gargologist. It would end up killing it maybe next turn. It's going to be Gargologist on 2, Mime on 3. Is there anything that can actually kill Gargologist if we stick it in the black hole? In fact, there is one thing that could kill it if we don't stick in. Well, no. The only card that can kill it is Primal Potato Mine. Is the card that could kill it here. Primal Potato Mine. No, it doesn't do it. It's a little greedy because Spikeweed Sector becomes an extremely good play. This actually goes here because we want the going viral eventually to be proccing some good attacks here. Am I celebrating Passover? I am actually going next week to visit my parents for Passover, so short answer is yes. Okay, he spammed Kappas now. Good. It's much better. Your pet bowl of sand just died. I believe I can fly. That's right, Ricky-san. Our newest subscriber. That's what I'm talking about. It's a wannabe hero. I don't think against the bean deck we do this. I think Flick will be good enough. And protecting the Gargologist with the rock wall is very good here. Tell Papa Fry I said hi. Who are you? Patrick Egwa? Egwa? The Flick is an offensive card here, and we'll do it. I'd love if he teamed up something behind this walnut. I wonder if I should Flick this Admiral and not go for the damage. It's 5 damage here. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the fry. In fact, this is a lot of damage because with all the bonus attacks and everything happening next turn, that's fine. I think about it every night and day. Gotta fight Fry with Fry. That's obscure. And it's a wannabe hero. Where is that from? The wannabe hero song. I think it's from, it must be from a Disney movie. Like Aladdin or something. Anyone know where the wannabe hero song I sing is from? It's a wannabe hero. Disney movie of the sorts. Friar Rose. Stop rolling ones! Idiot. Roll 3. I have a special rolling stone for you. Why do we always get garbage? Let's go, Mr. Mime. Where are you? Where are you, Mr. Mime? DE. It's tempting. I want to be a hero? No, it's way before that. It must be somewhere from Aladdin. That's what I thought. Where would it be, though? It's the genie saying it. Where, though? What scene? Ah, rake your brains. Disney memory. Something when he's dressing up Aladdin, like during that scene? It's called the Mosasaurus? Oh no. Oh no. Shut up. It does a bonus tag every time you draw a card. I already know what it does, Lar. I already know what the card does. Every time you draw a card, it does a bonus attack. We're in screwed shape right now. It's a wannabe hero. Ugh. Where are these walnuts coming from? Okay, got the full block. Time for a defensive play now. It's gonna be flick and heal and all kinds of stuff. Because you named it Mosasaurus, okay, Lar? Okay, that's how I know what it does. That's not a good idea. I totally object to that card existing. The worst card ever. Do we have a way of winning here? I believe I can fly. We do not. Question is, do I teleport right now and look for a bonus attack? Look for a going viral. Would probably win us the game. Nope. Still in amazing shape, though. What makes you angry in PvZ Heroes? Block meter or people playing 1/1 cards with no abilities? I don't. When people play 1/1 cards with no abilities, I concede because it means the person has such a desperate card situation. I don't feel like beating them. I just feel like getting enjoy your star, get some gems, get some cards. I seriously concede when people play the 1/1 dancer. I saw it the other day. I got ranked up. Imagine with this rank 6 guy. I'm like, okay, maybe he's running at least something. And he just turn 1 was backup dancer. I just conceded that. I wasn't interested. It's when Gilbert Gottfried steals the lamp. What? When Yago steals the lamp? Who says it though? It must be the genie. Oh, it's in Aladdin 3 where he's the something with the hero. Okay. Defensive end still lives. Right before that, What was the actual words of the phrase, though? It definitely wasn't wannabe hero. It was our something hero. Okay, we're gonna get that thing. Hail the conquering hero. That was it. Hail the conquering hero. And what was the which Aladdin? Well, it must have been if it was Iago stealing a lamp. It was 2, right? King of Thieves was 3. Return of Jafar was 2. It must have been 2. I guess cards are good here. Someone said it earlier. I'm not reading everything in the chat. Sorry, there's 200 people here. I'm having fun schmoozing with you guys today. The schmoozing is real. You have 1,000 gems, but you need more to buy in a 1,000 gem pack? What? Restart your app, probably. You restart your app, the 1,000 should equal 1,000. Usually does. What is this garbage? Stop the garbage. Stop the garbage. No more team-ups. You kidding me? Oh, it's not a team-up. Oh, thank the Lord. Praise the Lord. Wow, that would have screwed everything up, wouldn't it? So get that weak stuff out. That's the time a wheat spray would not have worked. Flick or bust, you guys. 6 and 2. I'm not paying attention to the game at all. I'm just paying attention to the chat. Trying. What about a rank 50 who runs pea shooter? I wouldn't be angry. I would laugh. I would be like, ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You found it on YouTube? Link to the Aladdin scene? Oh, thanks, Fusion. Here we go. Here, I'm going to play it. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for the sound. Turn down this. Turn up YouTube. Okay, what scene is this here? I haven't watched this movie in so long. Hail the conquering hero. So this is this is Aladdin 1 actually. He's trying to give him a little pep talk. If my memory serves me correctly, he's been rejected by Jasmine once already, and he's trying to give him a little pep talk. And he's like, "Hail the conquering hero!" Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, this should be fine. All right, I'll turn up the game sound again. It's so funny. I have to watch Aladdin. Aladdin 1 was a freaking masterpiece. I have to watch the movie again. I'm sure I'll understand a lot more jokes than the last time. I haven't really watched this since grade school, and it was funny then. I'm sure all the Robin Williams pop culture references, I'm gonna understand them a lot better now. Do you know the player Undying Pharaoh? I do know the channel. I know he's made his appearance in my YouTube comments time to time. I think he's banned from my YouTube comments now, which always gives him a strike because he was just advertising too much, so I hid his comments. But hey, if he's made, I check him out. I check out these people every once in a while. You know, they get suggested on the side of my thing, and I check him out. And if he's making good content, and he's explaining, and he's putting good decks, and he cuts out the obnoxious music, I'll definitely endorse him. You know. Sorry, was that a lot of conditions? Sorry. Robin Williams' scene at the beginning of Aladdin was actual improv. I believe it. You can't script that scene. The only person who could have written that scene was Robin Williams off the top of his head. Right when he's going and starts to do like every single thing and goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, of course there's improv. I had no doubts. Question is, do we go with DE here? We're gonna give him the D. Let's give him the D. Yeah, he was my favorite comedian also as a child. And that's amazing because he's an adult comic. He's a purely adult comic, and he appealed to children and adults alike. Aww. Rest in peace, Rabbit. Whoa! This gets him right back into the game, this card. He's taking a hefty blow here, but... Aladdin is awesome. I reached it last year. You reached it? You mean you watched it last year? Hail the conquering hero. I love it. I don't know, do we go Garg here? Can't really do much in the way of hard removal. I think let's just Garg up. Maybe we should Garg face? You rewatched. I gotcha. Oh, reached and rewatched is actually one letter off. There's trade. Oof. Oof, daddy, daddy, oof. That's what I'm talking about. Hit him with the D again. Oh, we don't have a D. Yeah, this is fine. This in Rolling Stone actually is good. We have to remove this thing. If you freaking kernel corns here, we is wrecked. Are you guys already putting in nominees for the, We should have stopped the stream already. This is a control deck. I don't got time for this. I do have time, actually. They'll be able to do one more game after this, get the full 10. I like our chances, as long as he doesn't have Kernel Corn. I'm scared. This is such a freaking scary card against this deck. No! No! Question is, do we try to make this live, or do we deny the ramp? So, I don't know. He's going to have 9 next turn. Anyway. I am sadness. He could have actually wanted to be heroed against. Ooh, that's nice. So we got the double play now. If he Briar Roses here, we is through. Briar Roses. Well, yeah, he's got to get a way to deal with the 6/9. He's a bunch of ways. I don't think we're gonna. It's a Briar. It's a freaking Briar Rose. Berry Blast. Maybe this will turn into a Berry Blast. That would be nice. And heal. Oof. Right. We're very much alive. I would love a 3 here. Yes. Yes! Garg. It's in the box. If he plays Kernel Corn here, we is dead. In fact, I should teleport one of these in. I can teleport this in. Yeah, we have to play around Kernel Corn. I can actually teleport either of these in if he doesn't play Kernel Corn. Because double Kernel Corn will ruin this. We have to have a teleport. Cosmic Mushroom? That's your double play? Okay? Ooh, if we get a bonus attack, I think we win now. This is 5. Okay. It's not the end of the world. Off shroom. Ugh. Get this from one of this. Really have to teleport in 2 cards here. So actually, like, this is the play. We're still alive, but Mushroom Ramp. Block Chop, I guess? For a card? This actually doesn't kill us now, so we gotta do it on that one. Got Rolling Stone. Might help somewhere. Thank you so much, Zinx!
Euros from Belgium.
Belgium, cool.
Right, Blondie and Pharaoh ever gets in lovin'.
Put it in the raw deck? Oh.
Perhaps you could put him in the raw deck. Lowe's Kiss.
Moi to you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. So, 3 and 1. I guess 3 and 1 gets it done. So this is 4. Alright. Alright, this is doable. Why is Baby here? How did you get down here, Baby? Where did you come from? I'm getting attacked by a BB. We're good. We're good. We're good. For the save. That does not do the 2. And we have this one. We're still alive. Barely. This survives. This has the new 7 health. Is this doable? This would be the comeback of the millennium. This is 6. The flick is pretty good here. I think it's like this. Well, if he plays 2 cards, now we have to do this because we have to block this one under all circumstances. Okay, this does do the bonus attack. In fact, 6 and 5 wins. The flick will. No, there's no way to. Well, he gets heal and free Nana. Never mind. Never mind. Wow, without Cornucopia, he was in trouble. Anyway, good old this deck doing 6 and 3. Baby Fry just crawled into this room. What's he doing? Gecko? Your geckos. That was little tiny Baby Fry. He's like, yeah. He doesn't know how to crawl yet. He just like squirms. He's like, go get him. I'll show him to you soon. Here's a meme. Should we play one more? Okay, I'll do one more. Let's see if we can end off with a win here. Play weak minions to charge up the Valk. Use final missions on Barrel Deadbeards. Die miserable death to aggro Solar Flare. Why do the second two frames always have to say the same thing? Oh, I guess they always have to. Okay, fine. Not bad. It's a little late. Gargologist? Damn. Thanks for telling me you used sports yesterday. You got to diamonds. Amazing, Starry. Super happy about that. Well, I show you wife him up. She'll probably eventually make an appearance on the stream. She's just not very comfortable being in front of a camera at the moment. Do I Rolling Stone that? No. Are we at 100 stars now at Ultimate? Where's wife him up? That's why you save the Rolling Stone. Who's Galaxy? Galaxix? Who is this? I'll look him up. I'm gonna raid someone who's playing Gwent. Because I want to be friendly in the Gwent community. You guys gotta give Gwent some more love, you guys. I don't see anyone with that name. Oh, here's someone. Okay, so let's be paying attention to this game instead of looking at the raid. Do the raid later. Get that weak stuff out of here. 2 for 1. Oh yeah. Where's Gargologist? Who is this guy? Why would I rate this guy? Who is he? I don't know who he is. Anything to do with PvZ Heroes? Anything to do with Gwent? It's just a Fortnite player with no viewers. Okay, go! It gets easier as you go on. He does the same play, and we do the same play. So see you later, Sporticus. You can kiss my grass! Who is he? I need some intro before I just raid random people. Who is he? What does he want? Can these go on the ground? They do, actually. This goes all the way in the back. That's an early Doomshroom. Awfully early there. I'll take it. This and bonus attack should be fine. Or chop. Can't Doomshroom again. Is Gwent a competitive game? Oh yeah. Extremely. Bonus for 5? Should be fine. It's the dream! It's Wannabe Hero against Pecanolith! It is the dream, you guys! Oh, we're leaving this alive. We are leaving that alive. I've never seen this before. We've been talking about this since Pecanolith was introduced pre-set, pre-everything. What would happen if you had this huge Wannabe Hero against a Pecanolith? That is what I'm talking about. Get that weak stuff out of here. That's called the hard counter. No one even runs Wannabe Hero. We finally did it. We finally pulled it off. The 14 attack Wannabe Hero. Yes. This deck was a lot of fun. It was pretty effective. I mean, we lost a berry deck into a Nightcap Swarm anyway. I think this deck actually did well. It beat most of the decks that were not like the top decks in the game. I really do like it with the Mr. Mime. That was fun. That's what I'm talking about. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. This is Fry. We ended up 7-3. I'll definitely take it. Oh yeah. We finally did it. I've never seen that before. I've heard people talk about that for months, ever since Pecanolith was even like seen in the data mining. Everyone was like, "What about Wannabe Hero against Pecanolith?" First time ever saw that pulled off. This was game 10 versus Pecanolith. Instant concede. Oh yeah. We'll have time for one PvP game, I guess. What's your IQ? I don't know. I took an IQ test when I was younger, and I never got one. It wasn't a good one. I should take another one. We'll see how smart I am. Anyone know a good IQ test? I'll probably find them just online. Here's Ixdave. I'll use my aggro solar flare. Or grass knuckles. Pecanolith versus Wannabe Hero. One small nibble for a zombie. One big bite for zombie cut. That's how it's done, Crazy. That is how it's done. Crazy, my boy. This is a good hint. Okay, Patrick Agua, please stop saying that. Who is he? I don't want to hear you should raid a Galaxy X. I'm gonna like this deck, Kappa. I would like to know who he is and why 2 people are suggesting him. What deck is this? He'll be watching the vid, though? Are you saying he's sniping? You know, if he's using the... He's allowed to snipe, okay? It's fine. It's fine. We should raid more children. I actually raided Phonecast the other day. I'm gonna raid someone, Gwent. I know, unfortunately, the PvZ crowd... It blows my mind that the PvZ crowd is not interested in Gwent. I think people just look at it once and they go and say, oh, this doesn't look like a game I want to play, and then they just quit. But Gwent is a great game. People complain so much that this game is pay to win. Gwent is really free to play. I really wish the PvZ audience would give a little more love to Gwent. I'm gonna actually, in the interest of being cozy with their community, with the Gwent community, I'm going to be, I'll probably raid someone who's playing Gwent. Are leafy decks that good? There's not really a lot of leafy synergy. You can, again, Savage Spinach is another card. I'm going to write down Savage Spinach as a card I should use more. I use again. Savage Spinach. The heck is this? It's the all one cost deck thing. EA's not going to buy Gwent. I'm going to make sure personally that does not happen. Roasting EA. That's what I'm talking about. It's a teleport raw deck. Is Frank smelly zombie? Why? Why? There's no need. Do you think you can add me as a friend? I'm not going to be adding you as a friend. But try to unfriend me and refriend me and everything. I made a who even runs that card deck. I'm using a decent deck against you, it's Dave. It's called Aggro Green Grass Knuckles. Worst thing you can ever call a gamer is an EA supporter. That's a reference to Trump supporters, not really deep. I will have no mercy against this stupid deck with Baseball Zombie in it. You're too good for this deck, X-Dave. Weak staying alive. You're dead. You like math and sports? I'm good at math, but I don't like it. I mean, I was good at math. I'm not good at math anymore. I was good at math in school. I was like 3 grades ahead. Sports, again, I like sports, but I wasn't good at it. I think it's their opposites, huh? Oh, Shamrocket. Guys, get Shamrockets. This is a really good event card. Of all the garbage event cards we've been having recently, this is an actual good one. Let's do the daily challenge. Maybe I'll do the joke deck, the raw zombie deck tomorrow. It's kind of interesting. I think it's gonna be a ramp deck. Anyway, Lily of the Valley is the early access card. Yay, they're bringing back useless garbage. That's good. What's your favorite hero? Hugh Giganticus usually is. He has so many fun combos. And his powers are a little bit OP. Oh look, Lily's good now because we start with it on the board on turn 0. That's nice. It's a wanna be a hero. I admit, it is quite good if you start with it on turn 1. They gave him a one cost and gave us a 2 cost. That's how bad Lily is. I think Lily should just cost 1. What if Lily cost 1 and gave a 1/1 buff? I could see it happening. I could see some value in that. I don't know. Oops! I dropped that by accident. Not bad. I used to say Lily was OP. It had 3 health. It was OP. But it went down to a 1/2, and then it became UP. And you know what? Really, in Season 3, Lily was not OP because tempo decks were not good against the Stompidon meta. They erased the Stompidon meta, so Lily would have then became OP. I don't even think Lily would be good against Valk. What's against Mustache Valk? Lily decks aren't going to be good against that. I don't like it. They nerfed it because he had an event card that could actually carry you. I don't think they liked that part. Sadness. I think we're gonna do a raw zombie deck tomorrow. It's a good pickup. Lily became a PP. I've subbed to your YouTube channel and watched like all of your videos. Favorite YouTuber? Oh, thank you so much, Dark Pineapple. I'm sorry, I really wish I could send requests to everyone and play with everyone, but I would have time to do nothing else if I did that. There was a time that I make a rule now, you're not allowed to ask for matches. Before that, I literally would have 25 people every single stream saying, Fry, can you play me? Can you add me? And it would be nice if I could, but unfortunately, just ain't possible. Let's do some conjuring. This looks cool. Look, Mommy, I'm free. Bonus attack. Should you grind 4 Shamrockets? Yes. Yes, 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 and yes. I typically never run 4 in a deck. Usually end up running, 2, sometimes 3 if it's a real control deck, but having 2 or 3 Shamrockets in your arsenal, you don't need to grind for all 4. But I'd say why not? Shamrocket is a very good card, and maybe someday the day will come where 4 Shamrockets will be a thing. The meta changes so much every season. That's why I say, like, don't uncraft cards, because everything just changes so much. My Bananasaurus. See, I don't want onion rings yet. Just close that. Ha ha ha. Why not? We'll hit him with the soul patch soon. Hit him with the soul patch soon. I'll take it. Does so much damage. B-Rex just became a 5/5. Do you remember when Trickster was a 7/7? Yes and no, because I only saw Trickster as a 7/7 played like 5 times. I know it was good. I didn't realize how good it was. I didn't have any or was even close to having any. We got double Kernel Corn, which is sort of neat. We have this combo. Where did we get this from? Oh, this is in our deck. Yeah, get that weak stuff out of here. Whoa, deadly, damn. So, opponent's gonna be down to 1 here. Mr. Mime will. Oh no! Oh no, Mr. Mime's gonna do a bonus attack! Oh no, we lose! No, you stupid Mr. Mime! No! Come on, man! Mr. Mime this season does do bonus attacks when the plants do. Come on, with Deadly. Without the Deadly, that would not have worked. I had lethal? Where? I had a bonus attack or something? Alright, it's time to build more couch cushions using rockets. Okay, I'm gonna shoot everybody. I kill everyone. I kill you so much. I kill you. Oh, since we did that, now we get a table. Now, the table value is real. No, I'm not gonna continue playing. I didn't like that game. That was boring. Why are they advertising this on a strategy game? This is like for very bored, I don't know, bored housewives game. Carpets! The mansion guy, the bald mansion guy with the funny mustache. Ha ha ha! I want to build you a mansion! Super Brains is definitely French, come on. Huh? I don't know. It's a curve. All of their faces, all of their faces. Where's Groshroom? Is that one tournament? Maybe. I do have a bunch of tournaments. I just have to. The thing is about that is I'd have to work for an hour before and just prepare decks, and like it would take a really long time. When I have like extra, he has 30 health. When I have extra time in my life, maybe I'll do that. Useless bonus attack ever. Usually preserves the 2/1, does 2 damage. Wrong deck list. Yeah, this is the daily challenge, actually. So I'm not going to go and make a deck list for the daily challenge, if you know what I'm saying. I kill you. You got Bird of Paradise? It's only kind of good in one deck, which is Ramp Rose. Ah. Dino Roar value. Kill you in all your faces. Soul Patch, Force Field, Umbrella Leaf. It's just so hard to pull off. Soul Patch is a Guardian, so it has to be only with Grass Knuckles. But ramp to Soul Patch, Force Field. That'll be a fun deck. We're falling. I'm falling behind. I block this anyway. Deadly. Look, mommy, I'm dead. Look, mommy, he's rolling all ones. I guess he can't aggro this guy because he has too much health. That was my mistake. Yeah, aggro's not possible. It's a control deck. Bonus attack should be good next turn. Problem is super wins. Yes, didn't get it. Plant food should be fine here. Still not. It does kill this one. It plays around Electrician really well. Let's see what he's got. There it is. Can heal next turn. Bonus attack wins. Keep cycling. You'll get something good eventually. Keep it going. Getting that turnover. He's very efficient, okay? Oh, this does 12 and... Oh, I think we win, actually. Yeah. We're there. Try doing Pear Paradise Astro Vera. Again, that heals you. It doesn't win the game, though. If you're investing in Pear Paradise, which is such a high risk investment, there's got to be a higher reward than healing yourself. Even though we could do the deck where we just heal ourselves indefinitely. Okay, this is a new deck. It's called the Troll Heal deck. We're just gonna have 1,000,000 health. Yes, okay, this is the new deck idea. Maybe I'll do this tomorrow. This is called Troll Heal deck. It's gonna be Solar Flare. It's gotta be Troller Flare. Troller Flare heal deck with Imitator, Paradise, Astro Vera, something like that. That'll be fun. And that'll actually make up for all the weaknesses like teleporting in and gravestones that Solar Flare is not able to deal with just by healing like ridiculous amounts. We'll have answers to heat smellies on me. It's not going to be the problem. Red Briar Roses and stuff. Do I think Potatosaurus is a piece of trash? I think it's okay when you ramp up to it particularly. I don't think it's like frickin' OP. I haven't really even tried it enough to have a good opinion. It's Mega Grow, so... Mega Grow does limit it because it's pretty slow for a Mega Grow card. Most Mega Grow decks, the cap is like 4 or 5. It's a 6-cost Mega Grow card. So you have to ramp to it then. Anyway, it's a little bit slow. Alright guys, I'm going to raid someone. I'm going to raid a Gwent player. Guys, get the raid going on. We came from Fry, okay? Let's see here. I'll probably pick someone with similar viewership to me. Should we raid Swim? You guys want to raid Swim? Let's raid Swim. Get on the map. Do you want to raid someone bigger than me, though? Maybe I'll raid someone who's the same amount of viewers. It's not going to really make an impact because he has 1,700 people. Let's pick someone with about 200 viewers here. Who is this guy? Agadon? Okay, I'll check this guy out. He's a good streamer.
Does he have another way to fuck up?
Alright, this guy looks good.
Make sure that he counts. He has 13 cards in the deck. Probably doesn't have anything good in the hand.
We're going and raiding him, you guys. Go tell him, go tell him.
That's the way it works.
Go tell him where he came from, okay? His name is Agadon.
Are they actually? Where they from? As long as there are no doors.
Go get him. Go get him, guys.
He may not have a score. I'm pretty convinced he has a score.
Go get him.
If he does, he has to score for that, and then I can win. Yay, Freya active. Told you he had his Selkirk. Bet you his last card is Scotch. Wow, we're forlorn with Freya. Scork incoming. Fucking told you, Selkirk, Scork. What did I say? Fry him up with the raid. Oh damn. Fry raid hype. Thanks for the raid. Fry him up. How was your stream went? Hoggers. Hope you fried him up real good. Just like we fried the Sensei up real good. So now we just go for the Mega BM res, right? Priestess into fucking 13 strength bear. Get wrecked. What a great time for a raid, just to be demolish a Grandmaster Hensel player. Easy. Welcome everyone from Frymark's stream. Hope you guys had a great time over there. We're just busy crushing Hensel players that don't know